Hello everyone, this is Ms. Smith. If you're receiving this video, then congratulations. Your proposal memo idea has been approved for the semi-formal report. And so what I want to do with this video is to quickly go over with you the details of the semi-formal report assignment, as well as some documents that will really help you organize your discussion section, which is the heart of your report. So let's get started. I'm going to open up a few documents here. Now these documents are not yet on D2L because you're only getting them if you have gotten approval for your proposal memo, okay? And so this document I will email to you if you have gained approval already. And this is the semi-formal report assignment overview, okay? So you want to make sure you go through all 3 pages of this overview and read it very carefully, okay? Read it very carefully because it's going to give you a lot of great information about what I'm expecting from you in that semi-formal report assignment, okay? So let me show you what this goes through. First of all, this is a 10 to 12 page major assignment in English 165. I tell you here what the required sections are for the semi-formal report, and all of these sections count toward that 10 to 12 page requirement, okay? And then there are assignment guidelines, and I put them down step by step. So step 1 is where you're at. You need to conduct a job shadow, and you will notice that you must visit a job site and shadow an employee for 45 minutes to 1 hour, but then you must also have a follow-up interview that can be done via phone, via email, or in person, and that should take no more than 15 minutes to do. Okay, so read over all of that very carefully so that you know exactly what's required of your job shadow. Step 2 would be to complete the discussion section, okay, and this is a 2 to 4 page section where you're going to talk about what you learned in your job shadow. So this is the heart or the core of your report, okay, and then I keep going on in various steps to tell you how to tackle this assignment and what you should be completing and what you should include in each section. So you want to go through and read everything very carefully. Some things are even listed out by paragraph in terms of how they should be written. Okay? Alright, so that's one document that you will receive via email. The other document is this one. And these are tips and possible questions for your job shadow. So of course, if you're doing a job shadow, you're pretty much following someone, observing them, you are asking them questions, you're interviewing them. And so what I've done, I start off this document with an email to try to set up that job shadow if you need some support with that. Okay, so these are just some ways that you can go about requesting that job shadow. But then on the second page here, I give you a list of possible interview questions. Okay, I would suggest that you use these questions and any follow-up questions that you might want to include. You can include those as well, but I would suggest that you use these questions, and here is why. That takes us to our third document that you'll receive via email if your proposal memo is approved, okay? And that's this document, and this is the discussion section subheadings. Now you'll remember we just mentioned your discussion section is the heart of your semi-formal report, and it's 2 to 4 pages of your report. What this document does is it breaks down those 2 to 4 pages of your semi-formal report, and these are some possible subheadings that you can use in that discussion section. And this information is all organized based on the questions that I just showed you that you could use for your job shadow interview. So if you use the questions, you'll have a much easier time organizing that section and getting the information from those questions. Okay, of course you can add your own questions to the list that I've given you, like I said before, but I would recommend, just to make your lives easier, that you follow the structure that I've given you. Okay, so again, congratulations, your job shadow idea is approved. Your grades will be posted shortly for that proposal memo assignment, and use these documents. Make sure you read over everything and go ahead and set up your job shadow as soon as possible. You're taking this class as a summer class and as an online class. Okay, online classes meet weekly. Summer classes go very fast, so time is of the essence. We do not have the luxury of time, so you'll have to turn this around fairly quickly. But hopefully these documents will prove to be a guide for you that will help you make this a good experience. If you have any questions, please let me know, and happy writing.